13th, 2012.
Woo! Holy crap, man. You killed it. I'm
just saying,
you might
Dan
slide
Okren?
across you might cross across $1 billion, son.
Is Dan Okren my hero?
Is what?
Yes. Daniel Okren. Everybody go watch the 30 for 30 documentary, Silly Little Game, and find out the story of Daniel Okren, who invented fantasy baseball and to this day has never won his league in fantasy baseball. Danny boy, jury's got your back. This one's for you. This one's for you, baby.
Right on. Hey, man, what are we going to call this week's episode? Hey, first of all, Shannon, thank you a million times 5 for making it all the way up to Petaluma, man.
Thank you a zillion times for inviting me.
You are fantastic, and I'm glad that it worked out that you were able to come up here.
Me too.
Yay!
Velocichad.
Yeah, Velocichad. Although mustache sniffing has a kind of good ring to it because we both have mustaches this episode.
That's true. Oh my God! Take a look at that.
Yes, Opa Clay Glass style.
That's amazing.
I love that Clay Glass is like it. Okay, yeah. Hey, by the way, if anybody had the thing for Chad's hair, then let's know what it is now.
The straw poll.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. It's fine.
Let's just dye my hair normal. Bye, Jason.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, bye, Jason. I didn't know you're still here.
Yeah.
Bye. Hi.
I think he put it in his mouth is what everyone's telling me to do, but when did I say that?
Oh, I don't know. Licorice orgasm.
Ugh.
Ma Pappy Strikes Back.
Shannon's choice. I like that one.
People are saying something diamond related, although I don't know how easy that is. NSFW 140, harder and in the nuts.
Pretty good. Holy crap, look at that. We already jumped from $800 to $1,122 to help save Crash Kincaid's house.
Now, let me ask you this. With this one, do they get the money if they don't hit the number?
Well, it says flexible.
I don't know.
Oh, flexible funding campaign. This campaign will receive all of the funding. So, all right. So even if, listen, if push comes to shove, it doesn't hit 4, don't worry about it. All the money still goes to Crash and his friend, and every penny helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Help the man. I don't want him living out of his car or something.
That's a house.
Oh, Chroma Green.
I don't want him to have to live out of his car.
Oh, live out of his car. Okay.
Chroma Green. Oh, that could be fun.
Okay, we have. I don't know if he has a choice of color, but
yeah,
we had Chroma Green, Gay Bieber Purple, which I didn't know was a color.
Now, let's actually watch this video. I haven't actually watched it. Let's hear the whole story straight from the gentlemen themselves.
Hello, I'm Crash Kincaid. This is my friend William's house and my home. Many of you will know me from chat realm and Twitter, so you already know about my health problems and such. William has been there for me through thin and broken. There's been no thick, and now he is in imminent danger of losing his house. This is due to recent unemployment, borders skipping out on rent, bureaucracy, and an uncooperative bank. There is enough money coming in now to meet the mortgage payments, but the bank will not accept any payment less than the full amount due to date, and have given him until September 14th to either pay up or get out. We need to raise $4,000 in an appallingly short period of time, but I'm willing to work for it. I've set up 2 tiers of rewards. For a donation of $25, I will send you a digital monochrome sketch, print ready at 11 inches by 14, of anything you can describe, anything at all. If you want yourself in the sketch, please send reference photos with the description of what I'll be drawing. For a donation of $100, I will send you a poster-sized, full-color digital painting, once again, of anything you'd like. You can see examples of the sort of work I'm capable of at crashkincaid.deviantart.com. I wish I had the money and or equipment to send physical rewards, but I think you'll understand why that's not possible under these circumstances. I will work on creating and sending out rewards as I receive the notification emails, first in, first out, until all are fulfilled, as long as I have a place to live and internet, whether we reach our goals or not. Will is recently divorced with 3 children, and losing his house would pretty much ruin his life. After all he's done for me, I can't let that pass without doing all I can to help. Given my health situation, I can't come up with the money alone, so I'm asking all of you for help. Thank you for your attention and anything you can give. Whether you can give or not, spreading the word to your friends and family would also be very helpful and greatly appreciated.
Dude, man, it was magic when we freaking when we got Michael Rooker on the line, man. It was amazing.
Yeah. No, it's listen, again, it's just it's the thing to do. So go ahead. Throw a few ducats the man's way.
Ish.
By the way, I just realized, Brian, I've met and had lunch with Daniel Okrent.
When?
Well, I just realized when I Wikipedia'd him that he was the public editor of the New York Times, and he was the newly named public editor of the New York Times when he came to Syracuse, and as a newspaper major, I was at a lunch with him, and we all had lunch. Little did I know, maybe it was at that lunch, that the bare seed of creating a weird fantasy league was passed from him to me, and the movie league was born.
That is phenomenal. Almost as phenomenal. Created gift.
Someone please email that to me.
This is the greatest thing in the world.
Whoa!
Whoa! Score! That's totally a new meme.
That's not in fast motion or anything. That's real life. That's real life.
Wow.
So good.
It is hypnotic. Wow. I'll tell you what, it syncs up with the Joffrey slap.
Oh my God, it does. Yes.
Oh my God, it does. That's amazing.
Now let's head into the belt song.
Whoa, slap chatty, bam a lam.
Yeah.
Whoa, slap chatty, bam a lam.
Yeah, Brian, do you want to try to sing songs to it?
What do you mean?
How about we start with the belt song?
Wait, did I just curse?
No, remember like the Korean exercise equipment video.
Oh God.
Oh, dude. Okay, all right. So we'll just see what it syncs up with.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. We can sync this up. Ready? Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, come on, light up. Come on, just one. There we go. Yes. All right, now it's hitting.
Part when you get out.
Holy crap.
Dance more.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
try
seriously.
something. This is a dangerous one. Let me see if I can let me see if this is doable. How about that old John Smokey cover of Vicario?
Oh my God, that was great.
Good time. Everybody in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Don't make you lose your mind. You wanna feel? Say that.
I don't think it's got the juice.
Some good body rock.
Dance.
Hit the spot.
The Padre. Do the Padre.
We on the green road. Taking to the rock and roll.
Brian, what about the church singer?
Out the door.
Looking for the city.
How about a little looking for the city?
Oh my God. I gotta find a link to that then. Hang on
My
a
favorite
second.
part about suggesting looking for the city is the immediate 50-50 divide of the chat realm as they passionately scream yes and no.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Looking for a city. Is that what I search? How do I find it?
I assume looking for a city will probably get you where you need to go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It brought me to this right here.
Have I shown you my troll face?
No.
Yes. From DEF CON.
What's the troll face? Go to that camera.
Cause you like the trolls?
Yeah.
On the internet?
Yeah.
They look like this
That is shockingly amazing.
on their keyboard. You guys need to grow the f up.
I'm working out. Not to make me look
I
good.
hate this show. God, you suck so much. Oh my god.
Town Church, Gospel Light Baptist Church in Salisbury, North Carolina, has really made
Have you ever seen this video, Shannon?
No.
The worst church singer ever?
this one.
I wanna see it.
For City. I didn't know you was going to start out with. Looking for a city built above. Looking for a city where we'll never die. Where the saint in millions never say goodbye. There will be no savior.
This is awesome! Are you kidding me?
Looking for a city where we'll never die. Where the saint in millions never say goodbye.
All right. What about here? Let's do the proper one. We got to do boodle doodle doo.
I know this song.
You do know this song?
No, just
Boodle-a-doodle-doo.
I know this song.
Doodle, boodle-deedle-da.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Doodle-deedle-doo. Doodle-deedle-doo. Doodle-deedle-doo.
Song I hear on the radio.
yes.
Boodle-a-doodle-doo. Beep-beep-beep-doodle. Boodle-deedle-da. Doo-doo-diddle-dee-dee. Boodle-a-doodle-doo. Beep-beep-beep-doodle. Doodle-deedle-doodle. Beep-beep-beep-doodle-deedle-doodle-a-doodle-doo. Beep-beep-doodle. Doodle-deedle-doodle. Beep-beep-beep-doodle-deedle-doodle-doo.
All right. So I don't think we're gonna beat that.
No, that one's pretty amazing. I think with this outfit and holding a book, I feel like I'm actually trying to sell things.
Listen, call now, won't you? Call now. You get the Diamond Club. You get the autograph from Patricia Harkins Bradley. You get one of the hairs of my rockin' mustache.
I know.
Robert Young.
I'll
And
tell you what. I feel like a crappy like a late night television evangelist. Like
I'll tell you the truth. I read this when I was on the commuter train going home from work, and it's the best thing out there right now. 50 Shades of Grey, that's out the door. That's out the door, honey.
Shades of
this,
Pookie.
50 Shades of Pookie. That's what that is. This, the Diamond Club, I mean, just look at that lip stain. You know what color that is. That's Coralista.
I'll tell you what, folks. It's shiftily made of, hey, get that garbage out of here. That's what it is. This is the real truth, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you from my personal experience that you go up and down, you give somebody this book, they're going to crack it open within 15 minutes. They're going to be leaking across the floor. And I mean that in the best possible way, ladies and gentlemen. If you are
on the air, hello, am I on the air?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I was calling in because I heard you guys are looking for people who actually seen the Diamond Club. I read that book. I gave it to my wife. Before then, she was frigid. She was an ice queen.
Where's she now?
She used to beat me with a wet noodle. She used to tell me what a poor provider I was. And then I bought her this book, and she said, number one, we're going to start raising bees immediately. I didn't know what that meant, but then we had sex that night. And then she said, also, that leg has to go. I don't know what that meant either, but I'll tell you, it's the best decision I ever made. It's the best book ever. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, that man started with a wet noodle, and I bet you by the end of it, he had a pillar of salt. And by pillar of salt, I mean an erect penis for which he could do whatever he willed.
You know, sir, on the phone, I do suggest that you read this as well because it really brings out the best communication skills between you and your lady
I don't do the reading thing, but my wife, man, she got a Kindle. She got a Kindle DX.
I understand.
Yeah, she goes through. She got the e-ink, and we gone through 5 of them because she keeps taking these long hot baths. She always sitting there in the bath, and then I guess the chapter get really. She said the way she described it to me is that the chapter starts off not so interesting, but then it gets real interesting, like crazy interesting, and then suddenly she lose interest. And, see, I don't really understand it, but it sounds like a hell of a book.
It is, sir. And you know what? I gotta say, even though you may not be interested at first, you'll just love and entertained by every single chapter in here. I mean, In Need of a Screwdriver, that's the best one in my personal opinion, judging on my own religious beliefs and my own personal benefit from the book. I mean, this'll prop everything up for you.
I'm asking you this because I was thinking about buying a second copy for someone else, but I was wondering, like, is there a chance, like, when I bought it was $9.99, and I bought it because it looked just like them 50 Shades of Grey. But is it $9.99 right now on your web zones?
No, sir. Allow me to tell you this: if you are a man who enjoys the idea of a beekeeper emptying his venom into a young lady, you might be a prospective Diamond Club book owner.
Hold on, but you see, I'll tell you what, the problem is I have these, I hope my wife ain't listening, but I have fantasies when we're making love, and I know she a lady, and I know it ain't right to be with a man, but I think, like, what if she just had not so much man parts, but man-like parts, right? Like, I was just like, I wish I could grab the shaft of her vagina or something.
I'll tell you what, sir. If you're a man who would like to grab onto somebody's bulging vagina and has 99 cents, you might be a prospective Diamond Club book owner.
I think so. And, sir, even though, some of us in this world can't read, I know you said that you can't, that's okay because they are coming out with an audio book that you can download. It's audio.
Well, listen, I don't go for the freaky stuff. I just like, she likes the books and I won't give it to her. I just want to have someone read me the story.
Sir,
there ain't no way.
Allow me to tell you this. If for you, a trip to Happy Mountain needs 2 hands, you might be a prospective Diamond Club audiobook listener.
Well, that sounds real good. I guess I'll buy another. How much? It was $99. Is that how much it was?
99 cents. Clean the goddamn cord cobs out of your ears and go on down to the iBook store. Listen, what you got to do is hang a left at music and then go right by podcasting. In fact, you might even not notice podcasting because they pretty much buried it in the new interface.
But you need
just
to
go to iBooks.
Take
99 cents.
2 steps, circle around, and then you'll see it in the iBooks.
But the thing about the audiobooks is, I understand. Someone told me that there's sounds in the clouds, and I thought that was stupid because I ain't flying in no clouds. The question is, can I hear the sounds on a? When y'all gonna make a podcast of the audiobook? Release this, all the titillating chapters that come in my ears, and I can orgasm spontaneously.
We're stumped, sir.
Orgasms. That's right.
What did I do? I need to speak it. You speak English, motherfucker?
Yes! He gets the belt. Sir, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate that you called.
Oh yeah, I'm way excited about it. I look forward to it. You're gonna make another book. I'm gonna love you. I love you, Patricia Brackens Hardley. I love you.
All right, so we need to come up with a title and a description of this episode.
Wow.
Slapping the Chad.
Chad slappers.
Chad slappers.
Chad,
Dirty.
whoa, Chad slappers, bam, bam.
I'll tell you what. I was struck at some point today while I look like a complete idiot in my mustache and suit. That I do bear like a very shocking resemblance to like if
To a Mexican.
Well, yeah, no, but more specifically, yes. But if they let Puerto Ricans into the yeah, well, no. But the Jeff Foxworthy Bill, yeah. If they let Puerto Ricans into the blue collar comedy door, I feel like I would have a spot right in there. 1-800 bang it. So there we go, everybody.
What is that?
All right.
So Brian, you want to do the thing?
Yeah, what are we calling this?
I like mustache sniffers.
Mustache sniffing.
Yeah. Well, we can't have it Chad slapping because then we spoil like a really funny moment.
That's
Mustache sniffers. This is NSFW episode 140, recorded on August 14th, 2012. Mustache sniffers.
All right. That's what we. All right. Are you ready?
I don't know if you're gonna do it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Am I back here? Am I gonna spoil anything?
Well, I mean, like what? People are gonna look at that and be like, "Well, I get what's happening."
Put the laugh back up on the table.
Oh. Over there. Got it.
What does he look like with the point sticking out? I can't put my. This is the weirdest episode we've ever done.
And so there's still like stuff that's being
Oh,
dyed.
good God, Chad. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
I love the blonde mullet, man.
I'm not going to hold back like Shannon did. All right. Hello, friends. On this episode of NSFW Show, me and Brian Brushwood break out some fat stashes to give you a big fat update on the Diamond Club, including a brand new interview opportunity that'll rock your world. Also, Shannon Morse snubs. Whoa, Shannon joins us yet again. We play What Is Shannon Watching and have a whole lot of surprises for you. Make sure that you join us, friends, for NSFW Show starting right now. Don't leave. God damn it, don't leave.
Great job.
What?
That is a stash. That's a licorice stash.
That is a licorice stash. Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Is apparently someone in the it's
Oh,
Ron-
I think is that the new owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Sure.
Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Guy that owns the Jags.
Ooh.
Come on, someone's got to have this one.
It's Ron Jeremy.
It's not Ron Jeremy.
Oh, I was wondering where he went.
No, it's not Ron Jeremy. Is it?
I don't think
Probably
so.
owns a Jag.
It's a Mexican Ron Jeremy.
Probably
Neil
goes
deGrasse
on.
Tyson plus Ron Jeremy.
It's definitely not
Shad
Ron
Khan, owner of the Jaguars. Man, who nailed
He
that
looks like
one?
a con.
Khan!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That happened. Ronaldo Jeremy.
Oh my God, I'm so stoked.
Dude, we got to figure out who's
What?
coming to play our Dragon Con party, because right now it looks like we have a pretty epic concert and we don't have a venue for a very epic concert.
No, but we can get in there. It'll be very informal, invitation only for our people. How many people do you think we
It's
can
got if we do what we do, it's got to be invitation only, and we have to like have. Unfortunately, we'd have to have somebody at the door, which I don't want to do, but I think we might have to, right?
Dude, the Dragon Con app says NSFW Live is Sunday, September 2nd at 8:30 p.m. in the Hilton Crystal Ballroom.
There we go. Good. So we're back there, because that would be very frustrating if we got put in like the podcasting track room.
I think I
don't-
could
yeah.
fit into one of your checked bags if I squish.
Sure. Yeah. I'll
so I
just
can
pick
go.
you up on the way to the airport
Yeah.
from Oakland, and yeah,
Stuff me in your luggage.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
That'll work.
Seems legit.
Right next to the boxers.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm serious, Shannon. You would love it.
I agree, I would. Unfortunately, I think somebody's getting married the same weekend. What the heck, Dragon Con?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who plans a weekend on Dragon Con weekend?
I know.
Also
What the
known
crap?
as Labor Day.
What the crap? We told her she should get married at Dragon Con,
Dude,
Yeah.
that
would be
seems
awesome.
legit.
right? I would go. Well, duh. Duh.
Have you ever been to Dragon Con?
Course. No.
So awesome.
Is it better than Comic Con?
I've
Billboard.
actually never been to Comic Con.
Oh.
Billboard.
Billboard. Oh, hold on. Hey there now. Let me go and open up me.
Hello.
Let me open up the old email here if you get my drift. I'm just gonna go. It's the new email opener guy. Hey, how you doing? Here we go. Let's look here right now. There we
Patrick,
go.
I agree.
Here's Squarespace. It's the old billboard we need to do. By the way, I'm not getting these emails anymore for the ad copy. Yeah, I'm not getting them anymore. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. I brought it up. I just what's it called? Okay, here we go. This episode is brought to you by the new Squarespace. Squarespace introduced a new content management system, making it faster and easier to create a high-quality website or blog. Plus, more than 50 new features, including mobile responsive designs with automatic device scaling. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com and use offer code NSFW8. I should have had you join in.
Jesus Christ, what the hell did I just walk into?
NSFW8. It's still going.
It's still going. NSFW8.
8.
No, that was terrible harmonizing. Come on.
By the way, Brian, did you know that I have entered into a Amazon discussion with people who are disgruntled about the Diamond Club?
You have?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to vote with some Facebook right here.
Oh, yes. Everybody, go Facebook vote. Rudy Coby. Might not have
Close enough for the bell! Woo! Why
I said fug. You might not be fugly.
What?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You might not have been able to put everything together this week, but give him a chance next week. I heard all the other acts sucked, so if anybody deserves a chance, he deserves a chance. Vote him up, Rudy Coby, right there. Go on to America's Got Talent and vote for him as many times as you can, man. He totally deserves it.
Yeah, man. How many times can? Okay, that's going away. How many times can you vote?
Until they tell you no, I guess. Up to 10 votes, it says.
Really? Why is this?
Week 5. Oh, okay.
Does it automatically
spam your Facebook?
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
God damn it.
They say 10 per method, so you can call 10 times.
Is that
you
everybody
can
that's still on the
10
show?
times. No, this is just YouTube week.
Oh, okay.
So all the YouTubers.
I have a friend that was on that show at the beginning. I don't watch it though, so I don't know if she's still on it.
For this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because we know, what's it called? We're magic people.
Heck yes.
We always, I know of most of the magicians that go on, but Rudy's actually a friend. He's a very good friend.
He's genuinely an amazing, amazing guy who I was totally inspired by his television specials in the late 90s. When everyone else was doing World's Greatest Magic, he did this high concept, bizarre alternate reality show that happened to be in this magical universe where he set up this cast of characters. And if NSFW was a magic show, it would have been Rudy Coby in the early 90s. Then he just vanishes for 15 years. And then this is his opportunity to come back, man.
Yeah, it was his first interview to the magic community was with me and the site that I run, iTricks, and it was one of the most amazing conversations I've ever had. To hear a guy who literally and Brian can attest, in magic, it's a fairly linear goal. Post Copperfield, everyone just kind of wants to be Copperfield, and Copperfield was Copperfield because he had yearly specials on network television. Aside from David Blaine, only one other person was on that track who had one special, did great, had another special, did well, could have had more specials, but he walked away from all of it. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like what Dave Chappelle did. He definitely kind of went out very much on top.
Yeah, and what he did with his time in the wild is part of what's so amazing, because he went on tour with what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name?
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And it's unreal. And to have somebody who I respected so much and get to perform with him and to be under his direct direction at the Magic Castle, him saying, look, when I worked the room you're in, they got mad because all my sound cues were too loud. They said, you're blowing out the room, and that's a problem. And he said, Brian, I want you to blow out that room. He's like, I don't care if it interrupts my show. I want everything about this event to be amazing. And it was so inspiring. Rudy deserves this in a huge, huge way.
So there we go. Go, vote or
I'll
fraud. Vote or fraud. Set up bots. Let's just go.
Sit down. Did you watch the show?
Yes. Come on. I know.
Probably good.
By the way, let me just say this. I didn't want to bring it up during the show because it was a smaller thing. But, of course, you have a huge following from Hack 5, an extraordinarily popular show. But you also do Bike Club, which covers paranormal romance and all that big trend.
Yeah.
So it was with great delight, although I'm sure it was somewhat annoying to you during Comic-Con, while you're at the Twilight panel, live tweeting the Twilight panel to see the two halves of Shannon's world collide, as it's the people who follow her from Bike Club, that it's oh my God, I'm really excited to see what's happening at the Twilight panel. Thank God someone is live tweeting it, especially a personality I trust, and people who just listen to Hack 5 that are what if you must be trolling us because there's nothing that I would hate more than somebody to block up my entire Twitter feed with exactly what's happening at
like
the Twilight
the whole
panel.
Twitter feed was just snub, 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 snub.
Exactly, because you were extraordinarily excited about it. You were literally going like, it's like Pattinson just said that he likes Coke.
Oh my God!
The room explodes.
7-minute preview of the next movie. Oh, she runs in the forest.
Yes.
Scenes from her perspective of being a vampire. Oh my God, he kissed her. Oh my God, he hugged her. Oh, she hurt him because he hugged him too hard. Yeah, it was awesome, but I lost like 100 followers.
Yeah, you were dropping just wholesale follower loss.
All these people were like, unfollow. And I was just like, that's okay. I love my vampires. What can I say?
No, I'll tell you, I mean, like, and I very much felt for you because, like, and I think Brian, in a similar way, like, you know, the stuff that Chat Realm might be into isn't necessarily some of the other stuff that we do. You know, like, you know, Brian.
Luckily, we've got a built-in failsafe, right? We figured out early on that I could tweet all I wanted directly to Chat Realm just by making them @ replies to Justin, because there's nobody who doesn't follow me and Justin in Chat Realm.
Yeah, oh no, definitely. I'll get @ replies from Brian that'll just be like, @ Justin R. Young. Hey guys, I'm working on a project and I need you guys to help me out with this. Who wants to help me with this project? And it's like, not to me at all. And I'm like, well, like, oh, and then like it's like, what the hell is Brian? Oh, wait, hold on, he's not talking to me. And I'll do the same to him. It'll be like, if we just want to talk exactly to Chat Realm, we just use each other's @ replies. But I mean, like, it's not like you can. I mean, I guess you could like @ reply Bike Club show or something.
Yeah,
but
I
even
can
then,
do
you'd
that,
be
but-
losing like, you know, a ton of people that just follow you.
Yeah, I'd rather just do it from my own personal
Yes.
Twitter, 'cause it's more fun that way. You know, that's who I am. That's my personality. And
Yeah.
I like getting excited about vampires. If you don't like it, don't follow me.
Suck
it's that hard.
it.
Yeah, don't make me regulate, okay?
You can just suck it.
That's right.
I see what you did
You
there.
see there?
Yeah, because suck it.
3
was-
snap Z formation around the world.
Oh my God!
backstab.
I thought for a second, Bonnie, you sounded so much like Shannon that I thought that was like a quote from Shannon, that was like your thing, like you were the "you can suck it" girl, and I'm like that, like you had that like at the ready, Brian, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. I got like 30 minutes into my own story about this, and then I'm like, oh crap, Bonnie's there.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
What's up, Bon? Do you like the show?
Yeah, except I can't take you seriously with that. Except I do take you seriously, but not as a comedian, more as a used
More as a-
cars mail. Used car.
Cocaine salesman.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Brian, so Bonnie pointed out that I kind of bear a resemblance to John Stossel with this mustache, and
Dude.
being somebody who I'm sure has watched a little John Stossel in his day, I've been working on this impression. So
All
I
right.
wanted, and now that I have the look, I wanted to do it for you.
Hit me up.
There's one lawyer in Atlanta who thinks that he should get $400,000 every time he opens a can of worms. Do you think that's good? I don't know. I asked him whether he thinks it's fair that he's taking your money.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
That's amazing, dude. It's right on. Now, can you possibly hit that cadence, but also do it in the Ira Sockman voice? I don't know if that's possible or not.
Yeah.
There's it. It sounds like Marge Simpson. John Stossel plus Ira Sockman equals Marge Simpson. There's a lawyer in Atlanta that thinks he deserves $400,000. Pretend I'm not here.
All right, Jimmy Cox, go.
John Stossel only likes 2 things: blowing dudes and saving the government's money. Ew! John Stossel.
You got to shout your own name, man.
John Stossel. Ew! Fox Business.
Your cheek.
My cheek.
Wow, dude, that's amazing.
Rosie the Riveter, ladies and gentlemen, is joining us.
I thought that we'd go get drinks after, and I get free drinks because I have cancer.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, that wasn't funny. That crossed the
No,
line.
that
was
crossed
the
the
one
line.
that crossed the line.
Ash Kincaid had cancer.
Oh, Padre just yelled moral belt.
Moral belt.
Moral belt. Oh, I like that. Is that along the southern line or?
Too far.
All right, so I had mentioned that I decided yesterday to go onto the Amazon page for the Diamond Club, and there was somebody who had written a scathing review. That the scathing review was from Mom in Florida, and I'm like, well, I feel like I could talk to this lady because I have a mom in Florida. Like, I feel like maybe I could reach out to her. So I gave me and Brian often talk about the judo method of people who really don't like you. That what you want to do is just go to the people who hate you the most and be the nicest.
Well, and because the reason is they have a visceral reaction, right? They was it Bruce Lee that says, you know, the fist comes at you, there's no way that you're going to be able to stop the fist because, you know, they're bigger than you. But you could take that momentum and, you know, let it work it to your advantage. So likewise, people who viscerally hate what you're about, if you listen to them and essentially say, I hear where you're coming from, I would have thought the same thing, but here's why I'm where I am now. You can judo that enthusiasm, and then all of a sudden they're on your side.
Absolutely. So that's what I spent the last day or so talking to people who were at going back and forth. And the last, basically, I don't know. If you look at just the Mom in Florida thing, you can find it. But I think I might have flipped them.
Really?
Flip them how?
Oh, in the worst way, Bonnie. In the worst way. All right. So this is the last one that came in was this. First off, full disclosure here, I am not generally a fan of this type of genre, so that may contribute to this thing where I don't understand the controversy here. I mean that it isn't the first time this trick has been pulled on the romance novel community, maybe the first by a group of amateur writers, but not the first. I don't think that there was any malicious intent at all, and I don't think that they are laughing at the fans of the genre. I just think that they are honestly stunned at the relative large response of the book. I do, to those that feel offended by how this book came to be, just look at it as a romance novel of Spinal Tap, a nice, albeit poorly written, parody of the entire genre. Oh, I should say that I did fall for Spinal Tap for the first bit of the film.
Wait, that's what you said or what she said?
That's random who just read our discussion and wrote that. I just got that in my email.
Where can I find this?
On the Amazon listing. It's a Mom in Florida thing, and the review is, please do not buy this.
Right, I've got it right here. Okay, so now where do I click on?
Comments 27.
All right. Mom in Florida said, so this goal of, wait, are these in chronological order or what?
Yeah.
So somebody says, I don't think they're making fun of people for liking erotica. They're demonstrating that people buy into fashion trends and literature just as they do with consumer products, which is exactly right. Mom in Florida. So this goal of winning the hearts of lonely housewives everywhere was not supposed to be offensive to the buyers of erotica? No, it definitely wasn't. And not supposed to poke fun at buyers of erotica? No, it wasn't.
Hey, it provided lots of...
Right? Yeah.
Right. I mean, it had...
Banging.
And then Justin Robert Young jumps in. I understand if you found the project offensive, but you're an old bag of dirt pussy.
Whoa! I didn't say that.
That's worse than cancer.
I didn't even know cats came like that.
You did. Hopefully this is the worst way you could have spent 99 cents. Our fans are arriving late to the game. Furthermore, how are the keys this time of year?
Oh, by the way, that's me trying to charm her with my Florida knowledge, not realizing that she was in Largo, Florida, which is in Tampa, or near the Tampa area, and not Key Largo, which is in the Keys.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't buy / read it.
I have no idea. Probably hot.
She didn't even read it? She's just commenting on it, or what?
Yeah. Which, yeah, come on, you cheap bat. It's 99 cents.
I feel like I actually should go buy 50 Shades of Grey because, like, I actually read the descriptions and, like, I learned my lesson on a book because I read the chick lit circuit, you know?
Yeah.
And I've kind of run out of the authors that I like, and you fish around for some new people and stuff. And I came up with this one that was so horrible. It was like she was name dropping God on every page. It was like she couldn't go 3 pages without saying, and God provided me this. And I was like, this is the worst romance book I've ever read. It was, I don't know, it was just really weird. And And if I had read the negative comments, then I would have found them out before I bought it. So I always read the negative comments. And if you read the negative comments on the Shades of Grey, it's like, boring and this and that. And it just sounds kind of...
It's the same as ours, which is the funniest thing about it.
Yeah. And so... But I don't have an informed opinion because I didn't read the other ones. Like, I know it was popular, but I had chosen not to read that series. And then y'all did the parody. And then now I'm just kind of like, I feel like I might have to muscle my way through one of the books just so I know what, we're kind of parodying. Not that we really, I don't think any of the people that contributed were actually looking at that book at all, outside of the cover. Right?
Wait, people who contributed, knew what other people were writing?
Well, no, I don't think anybody that contributed to the Diamond Club book read the 50 Shades of Grey book at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would assume that some did. I would assume at least one of the 20-something writers that comprised the Diamond Club, had read 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. But then I was feeling a little guilty about our project because, reading the optimist, the practical...
Rational optimist?
The rational optimist, yeah. And they are talking about how our civilization is because we're able to trust. Basically commerce and all the things that we enjoy about life today is because...
Built on trust.
It's built on trust. And then we kind of went in and kind of made people not trust the iTunes.
I mean, how many people do you think read the book and then thought, wow, they must have been punking me?
I don't think that people just thought it was terrible.
That's the thing, I'm under the impression that someone who downloaded the book and got it.
Don't please repost or do not write that.
And that they bought it and enjoyed it.
I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of the unsuspectors.
I mean...
But they probably had problems with the plot or whatever. I haven't read it.
Because there is no
yet.
plot.
Yeah.
I mean, the plot, all the plot you're going to get in the book is in the first chapter.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, once you read the first chapter, you're done with the plot. We're done.
And it's all sex.
Yeah. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's bang.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, big ups on you using the exact terminology that you and I used over the phone while I was in.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You share my observations where I was saying that we should get high and mighty, saying it's raunchy, designed to be the goal. The goal was for her to have sex in every chapter, but I thought the community might be more sex positive. What's with all these sex negative comments? Slut, free prostitute. Come on, man.
I had said a couple days ago that I wanted, number one, I wanted us to get coverage on Jezebel because that's where literally there are certain sweet spots where people that I know would respond to it. All of a sudden they'd be like, oh my God, you're a celebrity. And every girl I know I would get immediate phone calls and text messages from about 18 women because all they do was read Jezebel and talk to each other. So I was hoping that we get on there and I was hoping that the angle would be, oh my God, look at all these sex negative comments about it. Geez, sure. All she does is bang anything she can find for 250 pages. But does that make her a slut? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest, I think people who read it probably just thought, in the era of 99 self-published ebooks, there's a lot of crap out there. There's a lot of poorly written stuff. I'll guarantee you that ours is not the worst thing that is out there. That is selling reasonably well.
That's a really good point. I think the price does say something.
Ours might be the worst thing out there that's on the top 10 list.
Yeah.
Maybe. But also, I don't think, I'll tell you what. If you want a story of romance, then you are not going to get that. And so if you buy it expecting that,
right,
then you're not going to get it. But there's a lot of things that I buy that I want a different kind of thing out of, and they don't deliver it because that's the artist's choice. The artist chose not to go in the direction that I would have went. So it's I don't feel like that's something that we should feel ashamed of, especially when we're charging 99 cents. We made something that's worth 99 cents.
And the only complaint I've seen, the only legitimate complaint is these people should be able to get their money back. And guess what? You can. All you have to do to get your money back on a book you don't like is say, give me my money back, and then they'll do it.
Really?
On Amazon, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. On Amazon, but this is through.
I assume on iTunes as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to print that on a shirt. Oh, by the way, you want to know what shirt I want to wear to Dragon Con?
What shirt do you want to wear?
I think I want to make it. And maybe, I'll tell you what, if somebody gives me a design and a link, if they make it on like a Cafe Press or something like that, I'll buy a copy for me and them if it's awesome, or the one I like the best. But I just want a black t-shirt in the style of the Flint Flossie is my favorite rapper t-shirt that just says Patricia Harkins Bradley is my favorite author.
It's pretty good. Seems legit.
Maybe it should just be read Patricia Harkins Bradley, like listen to Bob Marley.
Oh, that'd be a good one. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been watching a lot of Turquoise Jeep videos.
I just want a shirt that says, fuck yeah, I like computers.
Whoa, Bell Shannon, family laugh.
Watch out. I'd be slapping people up in here.
Oh my God. By the way, I made a mistake.
What?
I said mistakenly that Get Set Go, or at least Mike TV, had emailed me and said that he was interested in being on NSFW show in Atlanta. Now, he still might be. I think he's made some overtures in the past about that. So I don't want to say that that's no. But I will say that I confused two different mics in my inbox.
Oops.
That there's another Mike that just emailed me and said that he wanted in on Atlanta on Dragon Con.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I want to say it or if I want to keep it a secret. I think I want to keep it a secret.
Magic Mike? Can I go?
I'm gonna
Michael Rooker.
I'm just going to text it,
Magic Mike.
but I think it'll
So
be very
excited.
fun. I'll text it to Brian.
Hold on.
I don't think you have fun. You got. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
What's going on, man?
Don't say it, because it'll be funny if we surprise people.
I've never heard of this
Wow,
guy.
it's like live texting. It's so cool.
What?
Here we go. Very excited by that.
Michael Obama.
Yes.
Mike Obama. Unfortunately, it's a white guy and it's O''Obama.
Obama.
No, it's I'm Mike Obama. I'm not entirely sure why. I was at the gym drinking and pumping some iron.
Oh, drinking and pumping and pumping and drinking and drinking and pumping and pumping and drinking and drinking and pumping and pumping and drinking and drinking and pumping and drinking and pumping. Oh!
And then all of a sudden they come over and say, hey, are you Obama? And I was like, yeah. And they say, well, you're needed over there at the Dragons Con. And I said, well, let me get on over there. And I walk up, and people start clapping. They put me up in front of the podium.
Brian, your impression's missing one key element. Repeat the name of the character at the end of every sentence.
See, I'm getting it straight from the master. I said, I'm Mike Obama. I said, I can't sit down and read whatever you put in front of me. I'm Mike Obama.
It does make it funny.
It's just funny to have people just completely, just constantly. Imagine if we were like that. If we were like, welcome to NSFW. I'm Justin Robert Young. Shannon Moores. How are you doing? We're all having a great time here. I'm Justin Robert Young.
I'm doing lovely. I'm doing lovely.
And you're like, oh, Justin, or man, hang on. I'm trying to decide if I want to do more Michael Obama. I told them, I said, Michael Obama only likes two things. He likes pumping and drinking and pumping. I'm Mike Obama.
Pumping and drinking.
I like to pump iron. So whatever it is. When I'm at the gas station, I bust out a Miller Lite, and I'm pumping and drinking and drinking and pumping and pumping and drinking and drinking and pumping. I'm Mike Obama.
There we go. Yes. Oh my God, Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt is going to be at Dragon Con. You guys busted me. Old Mike Hunt.
Oh, I'm drinking.
You were asking me, Justin, is Mike Hunt going to be at Dragon Con? And I said, you better goddamn well right. Mike Hunt is there. In many ways, Mike Hunt never left. What? Just talking about my friend, Mike Hunt. Hi, it's me, Mike Hunt. My name is Mike Hunt.
All right.
I suggest you get back to the drinking and the pumping and the pumping and drinking.
What's your name?
Mike Obama.
Oh, okay.
Mike Obama says you got to be drinking and pumping and drinking.
Oh, you guys are funny. I gotta go to bed.
Okay,
I'm pregnant.
good night.
Good night.
Yeah, we should probably shut this thing down. I think we've kept the entire brick house here late. Also, I opened the brick house and I'm going to close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll be around for like 15 minutes because I'll wait till Bonnie falls asleep and then I'll go like feel her up while she's asleep.
Nice. I do that to my fiance.
I did that too with my cat.
I thought you were going to say with Shannon's fiance.
I'm going to do. Mine, I wait till the missus goes to bed,
Here
then
in
it's a
San
bit of drinking and pumping and drinking, if you know what I mean. I'm Mike Obama.
I better go to bed then.
By the way, Brian, I love the joy on your face in realizing like the character name thing. It's just like whenever you say it, it's like a kid riding a bicycle for the first time. You just have this joy of like, I just know I'm gonna get a laugh. It's Mike Obama.
It's an unfair trick, man. How did you hold this back for me for 3 years?
I don't know, Brian Brushwood. I'm Iris Sockman. I'm just gonna let you know. Pretend I'm not here. Ooh, Jimmy Cox, Don Jiggle Socks here.
I feel like I know where you got that from. Do we discuss about this?
Saying the name?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's.
Can I make a guess?
Steve Toner, everybody. I love laser dance.
You like the laser dance?
I said, Brian Brushwood, I just want to let you know I'm a big fan. My name's Steve Toner. And I love the show. And I love laser dance.
That character is 100 times better with the mustache.
It is. That's another one that actually got me punched in the face.
Yes.
Why can't we have a sketch show?
Can I read this?
Because
with
writing
a Southern
sketches are
accent?
actually hard. This
I
is
know.
easy. Writing sketches are hard.
I'm drinking and pumping and bumping and drinking and drinking and pumping and bumping and drinking.
You bastard. I would have sworn the person next to me said the words, but they came from my mouth, my body, my soul. My right hand dropped the cup of overpriced coffee on my well-worn Converse sneakers. My left hand dropped my iPhone on the concrete, sending it down the street. My iPhone. That's where I read it. Just a few simple words that changed my life forever. One simple push message that sounded the custom chime of my fully dateable app. Roman Dial is now married to Bonnie Barrow. Can you believe
That was
that?
amazing.
What a
I think we
whore.
just found out that she's Southern. The main character is Southern.
That
This is the most
Brianna is
amazing
Southern.
thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding me?
Although, oh god damn it, we didn't play any of the Jackie Hearn.
We got to have Jackie on next week. She
right.
said she would come be on, but we didn't have time to make it happen.
No, let me tell you this. Number one, this is amazing. I think this is like if we could just take stock in this. I think, by the way, Shannon just gasped in horror by what she just read on the page. I just looked up in my peripheral vision. I just saw this.
Which one is it? Which chapter is this one about?
This is.
I see skinny jeans.
That
This is
guy. All right, here. How about this?
Masterpiece.
So I got a request for Carney Cow.
Bratwurst for where?
Roman dial, soft brown hair bobbed back and forth in the golden rays of the San Francisco sun as I accepted his friend request between my alabaster thighs. What he lacked in a delicate nature as a lover, he made up with in his charisma. I always knew exactly when to look into my eyes, making me feel like I was the only girl in the world.
Mustache.
Just, I'll give
Like
you
I
$20.
was his. Hey,
I will give you
mister.
$20 to read that out loud in that voice on public transit. That would be. You know what? Hang on. People are asking what we're going to do with the money. I forgot we actually made an orientation video. We got this right here. Check this out.
Robert Young. I'm Brett Rounsaville. I'm Brian Rushwood. We met a millionaire who gave us $10,000 to make a cartoon.
And this is what we made with it.
Damn it, motherfucker!
Damn it! God damn it!
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, that was the $10,000 we got from the book. That's what we did with it.
Yeah, we know. We made it.
So we have no more money left, is what we're telling you. It's all spent. It's still on my floor somewhere.
Yeah, it touched the floor, so you can't use that money. That's the rule.
5-second rule passed.
And it,
Yeah.
Dirty
Can't use
money.
it.
Oh, people are asking for just search $10,000 cartoon. Here, I'll send you a link in the chat room. That was a wild night, man. We had fantasy college camp. It was awesome.
It was. Me, Brett, and Brian spent like 4 days pretending we were living in a dorm. It was
God.
No, it was actually really fun. It was like, what I said was that it was as if we were in college and you had come to all of us in our college thing and we had all of our college motivations, except with the notable exception of, hey, what if we took your rabid urge, as all college men have, to leave your dorm and try to bang strangers? Not that you would, but the attempt to go and do that, what if you sold that for about $3,000? And we're like, yeah, no, we don't need to do that. We have no desire to go out and leave and bang strangers. What if we just stay in the apartment and spend money that we wouldn't otherwise have on things?
so yeah, like we said, the Diamond Club book money is gone, right?
All gone.
No, it was great. Really enjoyed it, guys. No pleasure, dude. Just S
What
pipe.
about the money, Brian?
Do we need to train you? As they're gonna interview you on NPR and they're gonna ask you what amount?
Yeah, I mean, I think Brian had the good sense. I mean, I think the party line is, listen, we're going to do a bigger party than we expected to do at Dragon Con. That's not going to be all the money. We're still kind of getting a gauge on exactly what's in there. We'd like to do something that is as big, as awesome as possible, but just because, especially with the oatmeal thing, what we've seen about publicly saying things before we know exactly how much we have and exactly how much we want to give and what we want to do with it, it's just a bad idea to make promises before we know exactly what we want to do with it. But rest assured that this is more than what we thought it was going to be, and we would like to do the best thing possible with it.
Well, and we should, and specifically, I think the right thing that I did in the discussion was point out that by the time everyone gets their cut, by the time iTunes takes their cuts, Vook takes the cut, and by the time you take out the fact that I'll have to pay taxes on it, we're looking at the high 4 digits of number. We're not looking at a king's ransom.
No.
You know, the bulk of that is going to go to the Dragon Con, and beyond that, we'll look to do some good down the road. But that's about all we got.
Yeah, it's not as much. I mean, when you look at it, it's certainly something that I think has been very instructive to people who want to make a living with ebooks, because like iTunes is more forgiving than Amazon is, especially for 99-cent stuff.
Dude, Amazon is brutal. It's the reverse. They take 70% of that crap and then just sit on it and like, sorry, bro.
Now it's a bigger market. It's a bigger market by far than iBooks is, but yeah, no. So we did it in the best way, in the most favorable market possible. Had a legit kind of hit self-published book, and at the end of the day, it would not be, I mean, it might make rent for a couple months if you were living alone, let alone if you actually had, a family and some kind of more sizable mortgage. So
Right.
Damn. Well, I guess I won't be publishing my fanfics anytime soon.
No, you should. I mean, I think if you do a bunch of them, I mean,
it's great to get it out there.
Yeah, the secret is to do it like Andrew Main does it and just pump out a book a month and just, kind of sit on a gigantic treasure trove of books that continually either get popular or, that go up and down, but you have a baseline that you want to make from, and then, look to take those into sell those for publishing rights and sell those, option those for movies.
Did you, wait, have you seen this, Justin?
What?
This is the most... Ladies and gentlemen, it's Steve McGillitwiddle.
McGillitwiddle. Hi.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Brian, Brett.
Hey, Steve. How have you been?
Hey.
Been a big week in Laserdisc?
It's always a big week.
in Laserdisc?
Laserdisc. Hey. Have you guys watched any good laser discs lately?
Well, we were talking about how some people, they don't like the changes in the Blu-rays, so they took Laserdisc, because Laserdiscs are analog, not digital. They were able to upsample them and sort of recreate what was great about the old prequel, or the old trilogy, the original trilogy of Star Wars. How awesome is that? That's Laserdiscs in the news in 2011.
Steve?
Hey.
Am I correct in understanding that you're more of a fan of the idea of Laserdisc than actual Laserdisc films? Do you watch movies at all, Steve? Steve?
I love Laserdisc.
You got to wrap things up. Where can people follow you, Steve?
They can follow me. I'm Steve McGillitwiddle. You can follow me in my mailbox. You can send me mail at Steve McGillitwiddle, P.O. Box 48923, Suburban, Wisconsin 42889.
Thank you very much, Steve.
That was beautiful.
Just needs a mustache.
Are you kidding me? Was that had you seen that before, Justin?
No, I had not. That's amazing. That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my entire life. Center.
Wow. That was amazing.
Record.
No, my favorite part about that bit, though, that they didn't have a representation part, which was when you pulled out the Empire Strikes Back Laserdisc, and I lost it for a little bit, and then, oh my God! No, actually, my favorite part about that live bit is watching Brett melt. Brett just melts. Oh no!
Oh come on!
Oh
no! Oh come on!
Hide your kids! Hide your wife!
We got a rapist up in this biatch. Hide them. Hide your wife.
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids.
Wife.
Bitch, he gonna come through your window.
Oh my God! Oh.
Hide them. Hide your kids.
It's like what? It's like negatives in film.
There's a rapist.
There's a rapist up in here.
He gonna take your kids and your wife up in that window.
Hide your cats.
Hide your cats.
Hide your wife.
And your wife.
Cats. Hide your hair, because they dyeing everything up in here.
Hide your hair, because they dyeing everything up in here.
Wow. That is amazing.
There's a rapist in the brick house.
You can run and tell that, chat realm.
You run and tell that.
Wow.
Hide your chads.
Apparently, there's a rapist in Petaluma.
Apparently.
Who is this? Who is this picture of?
Brian Brushwood and...
That's not...
Guy from Sanctuary.
The guy from Sanctuary.
See, I don't know who that is, but I'm flattered that we look similar. Yeah.
You do kinda
Would
look
you
like.
believe it that you look like someone who should be on television?
If one of these days,
Did
Chad.
you ever think that you would look like somebody who would maybe be on television?
Why are you using that voice, man? That's
I don't
racist.
know.
Just say it, man. Someone had to say it.
You know what? Go hide
Someone-
your kids.
Oh.
Well, you know, there is the the addendum to the Dirks rule that once you show 3 celebrity lookalikes in a row, the party's over.
All right, beautiful people. I love you.
Yes, Brian. Tell you what, crazy day, huh?
Crazy day, bro. And they just keep getting more interesting, you know?
Dude, I don't know if this is it for this. I don't know if this is where it crests or if more bigger press begets
Dude.
more attention.
Dude, I don't want to say who said it, but I'm going to say this just in. Let me give you one of these.
Special report.
Being tweeted right now to one Patricia Harkins Bradley. 14 August.
Wow.
Like, does that make you think she's in on it? But I don't think so.
I don't know. It's still visible, dingus.
Reply to.
How about that?
How about that?
Well, Brian, it's like right there.
Cool. Be cool, be cool, be cool. Why don't you
Officer Nuts here?
and Hollywood
Exactly. We're going to be like 1,500 little Fonzies. And what's Fonzie like, chat realm?
He's cool. He's cool.
Cool? That's right. Fonzie's cool.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and bring this one to a close. I love everybody. This has been just too weird of a goddamn day for me to even begin to process or deal with. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
For coming on
Thank
up here.
you.
Hey, there we go.
Thank
That's
you.
Yeah, no, that's the problem, Brian.
No. Look, I got all these new followers. I got all these new followers. I got over 9 in a few hours. Love y'all. I'm telling you guys, you be cool.
It's probably spam bots. Probably spam bots.
Be cool.
Although I'll tell you what, if there was a role for a silent guardian, a omnipresent protector, a dark knight, if anyone screws with her, destroy them with holy
Yes.
fire. She is protected. she now invokes chat realm protection.
Yeah. No, that's 100%, man. That's no lie. All right, guys, I'm shutting it down. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's get the F word out of here.
Turn off these cameras. You don't really turn off a camera by messing with the lens. It's actually not physically possible.
And I'm so depressed,
But
and I'm gonna
if I
spend
do
the
this
rest of the
enough,
week in bed until the next
I might figure out where the power button is.
NSFW. The show is through and it breaks my heart, 'cause I just can't bear to be apart from Brian and Justin of NSFW. Oh, I'd rather die in a fire than to spend a single moment without Brian Brushwood. Oh, I'd rather be dipped in honey and fed to a big ant pile than do without Justin Robert Young for even a little while. Oh, NSFW, I love you. Oh, NSFW.